GYB here, GYB there, GYB everywhere. Who is this man GYB? He is Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello, an exemplary, selfless leader and a quintessential gentleman. Yahaya Adoza Bello was born on June 18, 1975 in Okene local government area, Kogi State. The youngest of 6 children of late Alhaji Bello Ipemida Ochi and Hajiya Hawawu Ozohu. He attended the LGEA Primary School Agasa between 1984 and 1989, and he proceeded to Agasa Community Secondary School, Anyava. Yahaya Bello completed his secondary education at Government Secondary School, Suleja, Niger State in 1994. His tertiary education was at the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, Kaduna State, where he bagged a Bachelor of Science degree in accounting in 1999 and a Master's in Business Administration in 2004. While pursuing his Master's, he enrolled and became a Fellow of the Association of National Accountants of Nigeria. Yahaya Bello's working life began in 2001 when he was employed as a Revenue Officer 1 at the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, being retained by the Commission after a productive National Youth Service year. He rose to the post of Senior Accountant and was subsequently transferred to the Makurdi Zonal Office to head the Accounts Department and continued to rise until he became the Assistant Chief Accountant. Before he became an active politician in 2014, Governor Yahaya Bello had resigned from the Revenue Mobilization and Fiscal Allocation Commission to venture into private business. He had a much publicized financial breakthrough as a result of some shrewd stocks and shares management before the major global stock market crash in early 2008. His stock portfolio investment cuts across the oil, gas, banking, transportation, agro-related business and real estate development. Yahaya Bello ventured into the transport business and founded Fair Plus International Limited, a leading Nigerian transport company providing a wide range of services to Nigerians and non-Nigerians. It is indeed heartwarming and reassuring to note that his sprawling and business networks have greatly facilitated employment opportunities for hundreds of unemployed youth and graduates, particularly from Kogi State. Yahaya Bello's goal-getting attitude and his ability to maximize the use of time and resources were some of the major tools that accompanied him into the tricky political terrain. When he first started, very few would put their money on a relatively unknown man from a tiny corner of Kogi Central occupying the highest political office of the state. But with faith, determination and God on his side, he proved his doubters wrong. Yahaya Bello was actively involved in mobilizing the Kogi State electorate to vote massively for Muhammadu Buhari and the All Progressives Congress and ensure their first-term victory. It was against the backdrop of this that he obtained a form to contest for the post of governor on the platform of the All Progressives Congress. When he finished second in the APC primary election behind Prince Abubakar Audu, many thought it was all over for the Okene-born politician. But it was just the beginning, as the event that trailed the unfortunate death of Prince Audu culminated in the conclusion of the Kogi State governorship election, which saw Yahaya Bello succeed Idris Wada and became the state's 4th democratically elected governor. Right from his swearing-in on January 27, 2016, it was clear that Governor Yahaya Bello had huge tasks on his hands. On the political front, he had a lot of reconciliation to do to calm the nerves frayed by the politicking during the election. During his first tenure, it was challenging because he inherited over-bloated state civil servants on the payroll. Some were children of the most influenced, some were ghost workers. Immediately, he embarked on the state staff auditing to save the state over 20 million naira going into wrong hands monthly. These set of persons were screened out to pave the way for genuine workers to earn their monthly salaries, and this has since been put to rest, and genuine state workers now earn their salaries monthly. The headquarters of the state government revenue engine room, the State Revenue Service, wore a new look as the old mud hut that used to house the board was changed to a state-of-the-art complex in the state capital, Lokoja. The building is the envy of other state revenue boards across the country. At the commissioning of the building, Governor Bello made it clear that his plans for the State Revenue Service goes beyond operating in a new building. He announced the employment of more than 500 young graduates and some experienced youth into the system, and this has yielded results. The state internally generated revenue that was a little over 300 million naira monthly has more than tripled to above 1 billion naira monthly. On the security front, Governor Yahaya Bello indeed showed that he is a trailblazer. Before he assumed office, Kogi State was the epicenter of kidnapping in Nigeria, while communal clashes were springing up in different parts of the state. Governor Bello sprang into action with the recruitment and training of thousands of vigilantes who were deployed in groups to combat the growing spate of violent crimes.
On the side of security, like we said earlier, when we assumed office in February 2016, this place used to be a kidnap and a lot of crimes capital. But by the grace of God, we're able to put that to a standstill. And it is with the help of this vigilante service, because they know the criminals amongst them, they know the nooks and crannies, and they are the ones that has been exposing all these criminal elements to the police, to the military, and all law enforcement agencies in Kogi State. So as much as we have them all around in the nooks and crannies of Kogi State is going to be more free than ever before. So I thank God Almighty that we are achieving this success today. Today's passing out parade is going to be a form of motivation for all our teeming youth, including those that are into criminality and are intending to go into criminality, to either desist and come and join even with Vigilante Group after reformation. So these are the various successes that we are recording in Kogi State here today, and I urge every other state to emulate us.
He also solicited for and received the support of the Nigeria Police with the training and deployment of more than 400 constabulary police to complement the state government security efforts. Today, Kogi has the enviable reputation of being one of Nigeria's safest states. The influx of investors into the state from within and beyond Nigeria is a testimony to that fact.
It is already evident in the number of investors that are trooping into Kogi State now to come and invest in one way or the other, thereby creating more job opportunities and revamping our economy. Remember once again that this particular administration of President Muhammadu Buhari is running on 3 cardinal points: security of lives and properties, fighting corruption, and revival of our economy through agriculture and mine. And all these are happening, and we are following his footsteps in Kogi State.
Nigeria's ethnic and religious diversity has made calls for peace, unity, and harmonious existence all the more relevant. Kogi is a mini Nigeria with different ethnic and religious groups. The state also shares boundaries with 10 states. The states are Nasarawa to the northeast, Benue to the east, Enugu, Anambra and Delta to the south, Ondo, Ekiti and Kwara to the west, and Niger to the north. Abuja, Federal Capital Territory, also borders Kogi to the north. The state consists of a wooded savanna region bisected by the southward flowing Niger River. The Benue River, a major tributary of the Niger, forms part of the state's northeastern border. The Igala peoples are the main ethnic group east of the Niger, while the Ibira and Yoruba live west of the river, which means the need to maintain harmonious existence among its people cannot be overemphasized. Governor Bello realizes this, and his almost 6 years in office has done everything possible to create a state where the people to a large extent have common goals and also speak with one voice on a number of issues. If there are any differences among the people, they are usually political or ideological, but certainly not ethnic or religious. Perhaps the greatest testimony to Governor Bello's religious open-mindedness is the sighting of a church building at Government House Lokoja, which to many is considered a rare feat by a governor who is a devout Muslim. To Governor Bello, however, it's just one of those things that needs to be done. Governor Yahaya Bello has also shown his gender sensitivity, with a woman occupying the position of secretary to the state government and other women occupying key positions in his administration. He remains the only governor who has given women the opportunity to be chairpersons of local government councils, vice chairpersons, and council leaders. This has never been recorded since the state creation. And today, He is fondly referred to as the he-for-she governor by the local and international women bodies. The successes recorded by Governor Yahaya Bello during his first tenure of office meant that very few people were surprised by his landslide victory in the November 16, 2019 governorship election, where he was re-elected on the same All Progressives Congress platform, defeating Musa Wada of the People's Democratic Party to continue with the good work he started. And indeed, he has done just that by staying on top of the security situation by nipping violent and other crimes in the bud.
Those who think they can cause trouble for us in Kogi State here, stay in Abuja, stay elsewhere, incite crime or crisis. The days are numbered. And to those who feel they can be used within our territory to cause mayhem and to cause crime because election is just by the corner, I don't care about what's going to happen in the election. My ascension to this office is by the special grace of God, Almighty God. I held the Quran and I swore by the Constitution that I am going to do justice to all manners of people. I will not be beclouded by politics and see life being lost and I will not address it. So I will address it head on.
Investing massively in critical infrastructure, including the construction of the first flyover bridge in the state capital Lokoja, alongside other major road construction and rehabilitation projects across the state, including federal roads. In the area of healthcare, the Yahaya Bello administration has established a referral hospital in Okene and renovated the state specialist hospital in Lokoja to a standard medically equipped to deal with all health challenges. Governor Bello also commissioned the construction of state-of-the-art hospitals at Gegu in Kogi West and Ida and Daingba in Kogi East, all at advanced stages of completion. Kaba Township in Kogi West was also reconstructed, and all local government areas in Kogi Central received a touch of excellence, and construction at various senatorial zones are still going on. Reconstruction of Lokoja Mini Stadium to a standard stadium. The list of Governor Bello's achievements are indeed very long, and our development people associated with him point to with pride. Being a man of considerable academic and professional accomplishment, it is no surprise that Governor Yahaya Bello accords education top priority in his scale of preference. He approved and funded the construction of a new university in the state at Osara, Kogi Central in 2020 after the State Assembly passed the bill for its establishment into law. CourseTech has already matriculated hundreds of students in November 2021 across various science courses. Many public education establishments are wearing a new look and are enjoying new statuses, including Kogi State University Aingba, now Prince Abubakar Audu University, which got accreditation for its medical courses due to the upgrade of its facilities by the state government. Kogi State Polytechnic is now different, with new structures erected here and there under Governor Yahaya Bello's watch. Renovation of Health Technology College, Nursing School of Bangade, primary and secondary schools turned to Modern Science College and GYB model schools across the three senatorial zones. A good example is Adankolo School, Government College Kogi East and West. Governor Bello's deliberate policy of waging war on cultists in the state schools has also had a tremendous effect on the safety and security on campuses, while the ban on student activities has resulted in a free flow of the academic calendar. Governor Yahaya Bello's administration style and level of achievement is still the talk of the town. The governor says he owes all his successes to God, who has provided him with the knowledge and direction to carry out his tasks. It's probably no surprise then that one of his favorite songs is Godwin by Korede Bello.
Anything you win, I God you win. And if you win election, my brother, God you win. Like if you win the contract, my friend, God you win. And if you check the countdown, my brother, God you win. And if your market now God you win, no, now God you win, no, now God you win, no. Anything I do, now God you win, no, now God you win, no, now God you win, no. Cause now God do it, no, now God do it, no, now God do it, no. Anything I do, now God do it, no, now God do it, no, now God do it, no. God do it.
There are other sides to the Kogi State Chief Executive that many do not know. He is a silent but effective philanthropist and humanitarian par excellence who has countless times gone out of his way to support people in need, many of whom he never knew, either by paying hospital bills or meeting critical areas of need for many individuals and groups. He presently supports many humanitarian foundations and has granted scholarships to a number of excellent graduating students to continue their advanced studies, in many cases beyond Nigeria's shores. He has recently granted automatic employment to the best student of the College of Health and Technology, IDA. He has also established financial giants through the promotion of local content, a prime example being the reconstruction of the old stadium to PMB Square, a contract which was awarded to an indigene of Kogi State. Many major road construction contracts have also been awarded in similar fashion. He has turned a number of yesterday's nobodies into today's persons of influence, something he is very proud of. Governor Bello is a man who started his business with a loan, and despite the short repayment period, he did not default and was able to gain the trust of his financiers. He has also been able to channel these management skills into the management of the affairs of Kogi State. No wonder the World Bank commended Governor Bello for his financial transparency for 2019, 2020 and 2021, for his good leadership, for the refund of $4.63 million surpluses under the Nigeria Erosion and Watershed Management Project. Governor Bello took upon himself to provide funds and facilitate the electrification of over 200 communities across Kogi East that have remained in the dark for decades. Today, all communities in Kogi East enjoy electricity, power.
As a young man living and working in Makurdi then, I often drove through Kogi East on my way to and from Okene. I always wonder why Igala land remains the darkest part of Kogi East at night, despite producing all the governors. It always amazed me that they could not give their own people electricity. To the glory of God Almighty alone, we also have a scorecard in electricity in Galaland. Today, the Okpako, Aragba, Ojoni, Lugu, Emewe to Abocho electrification project is completed. The Abejukola electrification project is also completed. Between the two projects, we have given many Igala communities across the access to electricity grid, some for the first time in history. Part of the problems facing wholesale electricity of Kogi is the complex and expensive engineering work required to get the electricity cables and support infrastructure across the rivers at Itobe. Well, I am happy to announce that we have completed the technical studies for a massive electrification project which I have tagged Operation Light Up Kogi East.
Me, on behalf of local government people, traditional institutions generally, we want to appreciate His Excellency on this project of Light Up Kogi East. There are a lot of them that are going to learn this welding work. There are a lot of them that are going to even tailoring. They are using light, and a lot of things that they are during their training that need light. Without light, not much of them can afford this generator of a thing. So, and when there is no light, they will be forced to stay at home. And when they stay at home, idle mind to adolescence, it will set in what we don't expect. So we sincerely appreciate the Executive Governor of Kogi State for this Light Up Operation Light Up Kogi East that make our life more stronger than as it was.
I want to tell the whole world heartedly
that His Excellency has salvaged we, the people of Kogi East. And indeed, Operation Light Up Kogi East, we never had it so good like this before. And we want to appreciate His Excellency. And His Excellency's charitable disposition has endeared him in all and sundry. And he has again demonstrated his love, his benevolence for the good people of Kogi East. Anybody or any government who intends to initiate lights, to light up Kogi East, I think I will term Operation Light Kogi East as the mother of all the projects. In terms of development, all-round development, any area or any community that are enjoying steady light or steady power, it will tend to boost the economy. Apart from the brightness of the darkness, there are many benefits attached to light.
Some of us here will be whether we are hand workers and our work need electric. So as this light don't come here now, all of us be very happy. The executive governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, UIB. So what he did for us, we are very, very appreciative.
As it is, the positions or the power suppliers in Namka local government is nothing to write home about. If not with the interventions of His Excellency, the executive governor of the state, who has decided to come to our aid, and we have every believed that it will work out well for us. And whoever live to be happy with our master, the youngest governor in the country, who has decided to come to our aid. You know, light is equally life. So what he's doing for us now is okay. He's bringing another new life to Igala land.
Governor Yahaya Bello is a true Democrat, full of compassion and other relevant criteria needed to set Nigeria on the path to social, economic and other forms of prosperity. Governor Yahaya Bello is married and blessed with children. His pastimes include reading, driving, traveling, soccer, boxing and other sports. We present to you a leader par excellence, whom, if given the opportunity, will wave his magic wand on our dear country Nigeria as he has done in Kogi State. Let us join the moving train to wisely elect a leader who, through all records, has shown he is a great manager of resources. Governor Yahaya Bello, we present to you the man Nigerians need, the man who the Nigeria President Cap fates. 2023 for GYB to PYB. Compiled and scripted by Honorable Avoyi Nogu, the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Electronic Media. Approved by the Office of the Chief of Staff to the Governor and the Commissioner, Ministry of Information and Communication.